മതി. ആദ്യത്തെ പേടി അവിടുത്തെ പല മെസ്സോട്ട് ഫീലിനൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ഒരു കാര്യമില്ല, മെസ്സിനെ നമ്മൾ സംസാരിക്കാൻ പോലെ സംസാരിച്ചാൽ മതി, കൂളായിട്ട് സംസാരിച്ചാൽ മതി, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പേടിക്കും. ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു എനിക്കെന്നെ കണ്ടുവരും. വന്നിട്ടില്ലല്ലോ മോനെ, ഒന്ന് നോക്കിയേ. പോലെ ആയിട്ടില്ലേ? ഉം. നോ കൊടുക്ക്. ആ വന്നുടാ, ആ വന്നു. ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു എനിക്കെന്നെ കണ്ടുവരും. വന്നിട്ടില്ലല്ലോ മോനെ, പോലെ നോക്കിയേ. നോ കൊടുക്ക്. ആ വന്നുടാ, ആ വന്നുടാ. എടുക്കുന്നില്ല. ഇനി പറഞ്ഞ എനിക്ക് സ്ട്രീമിംഗ് ഓഡിയോ എടുക്കാത്തത്.
Hello, is it audible? ഹലോ ഹലോ ഷേസിയ മിസ് എന്തെങ്കിലും ഒന്ന് പറയൂ.
ഏ, കേൾക്കാം എനിക്ക്.
ഓക്കെ.
ഓഡിബിൾ ആണോ?
ഓക്കെ, ഓഡിബിൾ ആണ്.
ഹലോ, ഇപ്പൊ കേൾക്കണ്ടാ? ഒന്ന്
അതെ, കുറച്ചു പേര് മെസ്സേജ് അയക്കണ്ടല്ലോ, ജോയിൻ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട്.
എന്തെങ്കിലും റെസ്പോണ്ട് ചെയ്യോ അതില്? ഹലോ, മരിയ മിസ്.
ആ ആ
ക്ലിയർ ആണ്, ക്ലിയർ ആണ്. ഓക്കെ,
ക്ലിയർ ആണ്.
എന്താ ക്ലിയർ അല്ലേ?
ക്ലിയറാ ഇപ്പൊ ക്ലിയറാ.
ആ, ഇനി ബാക്കിയുള്ളവരെ ജോയിൻ ചെയ്യിപ്പിക്കാം അല്ലേ മിസ്സേ?
7 മണിക്ക് മതിയോ? അതിപ്പോ എല്ലാം അഡ്മിറ്റ് ചെയ്യണോ?
മിസ്.
അയ്യോ, എല്ലാരും അഡ്മിറ്റ് ചെയ്തോളൂ.
ആണോ?
ആ, എല്ലാരും അഡ്മിറ്റ് ചെയ്തോളൂ.
ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ
7 മണിക്ക് നമ്മൾ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യണം.
ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ.
ഹലോ.
ശരി. ഓക്കെ.
Recording in progress.
Hello, good evening all. We will wait for another 5 minutes to allow a few more participants to join the session. Thank you for your patience and cooperation.
Good evening to one and all. On behalf of the Department of Robotics and Artificial Intelligence, IES College of Engineering, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the inaugural session of our 5-day International Faculty Development Program on empowering educators with AI, smart teaching, learning, and research strategies using AI. We are honored to have with us our respected principal, Dr. Brilli Sangeeta ma'am, whose visionary, leadership, and constant encouragement have always inspired us to embrace innovation and academic excellence. It is my privilege to introduce Dr. S. Brilli Sangeeta ma'am, principal and professor at IES College of Engineering. With over 15 years of distinguished experience in academics and administration, she is a renowned researcher, innovator, and educator with numerous patents in artificial intelligence, IoT, healthcare technologies, and sustainable development. Her remarkable contributions have earned her prestigious recognitions, including the Global Choice Award for Best Emerging Principal and the National Education Brilliance Award for Best Young Principal. We are honored to have her with us today. May I now invite Dr. S. Brilli Sangeeta ma'am to deliver the inaugural address and formally inaugurate this FDP. Ma'am, please.
Thank you. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, a respected resource person of the day and guest of honor, Dr. S. Bhaskar, Associate Professor, Karpam Academy of Higher Education. The faculty members was participating in this program from IES and other institutions. A very good evening to one and all present here. It is my honor and privilege to address you this evening. Greetings from IES College of Engineering to everyone present here. Today, the topic of the day is like empowering educators with AI, smart teaching, learning, and research strategies using AI. This is a 1 week, that is 5 days international seminar, which is organized by Department of Robotics and Artificial Intelligence. And first of all, I would like to congratulate them for organizing such a wonderful program. So this 5 days, you're going to listen here from many of the resource persons regarding smart teaching, smart learning, and smart research. So when we come across all these topics today, like we are hearing this word like AI, everywhere it is there. Okay. And some people like they are really fearing about that, like especially the teachers, because when we see now educators, as an educator, sometimes we feel that we are outdated. But truly speaking, if we turn back, there was a period where calculator was invented, right? So when calculator was invented, we might like those mathematic teachers might have worried like they may get outdated or they may get weakened. But that is not the case. It made them to teach deeper problem solving. So today, as a calculator, artificial intelligence is with us to for better teaching, learning, and research. It is not to replace us, but to really to empower us. That we have to understand. So, as a teacher, we are spending so many time in setting question papers, checking assignments, repeating some basics. But you can understand that AI can handle all these things. It can generate so many versions of quiz in 10 seconds, and it can even give instant feedbacks. So it is like we are getting back into that. So where machines cannot help us is like it cannot replace at any time. AI or machines cannot replace a human teacher, because where we stand is we do mentoring, we do inspire, we tell stories behind the theorem, we notice the quiet students who is sitting in the class who needs encouragement. So here comes the question. Previously we were saying that when we go into the classroom, we have to answer for the questions what, why, and who. But now you can say that what will be answered by AI, and we should focus on why and who. So this is how it works. So this 1 week full, like you can hear the smart learning, smart teaching, and smart research from different resource persons. And we have to be proud that AI is there to assist us in different ways. And our students are also entering into a world which is running on AI. And if we are not fluent on it, like how we can prepare them, that is really a question. And we must experience that, like even we have to make some mistakes to learn something, so that like we can teach better to the students. So more we are speaking about AI, like we have to think of to update ourselves to stand in a smarter way in the classrooms, where like human teachers will be the best tools to light up human minds. Whatever we speak about machine learning or AI algorithms, whatever machines it is replacing, no, it is not. We are the one who is the best tool to light up the human minds. There is no compromise in it. So once again, with this thought, like I inaugurate this session, and all the best wishes for this 5 days international seminar. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your inspiring inaugural address and for sharing your valuable thoughts with us. With the formal inauguration completed, we shall now move on to the first technical session of this FDP. So today's session is on application of AI in academic research and scholarly writing, a topic that is highly relevant in today's rapidly evolving academic and research environment. To lead us through this insightful session, we are honored to have Dr. S. Bhaskar Sir, Associate Professor at Karpagam Academy of Higher Education, Coimbatore, as our esteemed speaker for the session on application of AI in academic research and scholarly writing. Dr. S. Bhaskar Sir is an accomplished academician and researcher with over 15 years of experience in teaching, research, and innovation. He holds a PhD from Anna University, Chennai, and specializes in AI, IoT, smart healthcare system, wireless sensor networks, and intelligent computing. He has published extensively in reputed journals and has made significant contributions to emerging areas such as AI, machine learning, smart cities, and sustainable technologies. Dr. S. Bhaskar Sir has received several prestigious recognitions, including the Young Scientist Award from the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, the G.D. Naidu Young Scientist Award, the Indian Iconic Scientist Award 2024, and recognition among the top 2% scientists in the world by Stanford University for multiple consecutive years. In addition to his academic contributions, he has successfully completed several government-funded research projects sponsored by DST and other agencies, secured numerous patents and copyrights, and actively serves as a reviewer for leading IEEE and international journals. His dedication to research, innovation, and academic excellence continues to inspire students, faculty members, and researchers alike. With his extensive expertise in research, innovation, and AI, we are confident that today's session will provide valuable insights into leveraging AI effectively for academic research and scholarly writing. On behalf of the Department of Robotics and AI of IES College of Engineering, I extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to Dr. S. Bhaskar Sir. I now request Dr. S. Bhaskar Sir to kindly take over the session and share his valuable insights on application of AI in academic research and scholarly writing. Sir, the platform is yours, sir.
Thank you. And very good evening to all present here. So far, she has given a brief introduction about me. I hope so my voice is audible to all.
Yes, sir.
Yes, fine. So today, I'm going to give a preamble about a complete idea about 3 verticals, because since the topic is all about of how to make use of the AI tool to create any kind of research article and to make use of AI tool to create technological ideas. Here I'm going to give both verticals. Like I'm going to give you few AI tools where you can make use of it and generate beautiful content, as well as I'm going to give you the basic idea about how to write an article and how to write government project proposal, as well as I'll give you an idea about how to make patents also. So all the sessions, I'll just cover up 15 minutes. And then I'll just give you the tools online, which is available, and tools which is required for generating diagrams, for generating graphs. So I'll give you the basic knowledge about the tool. So provided if you want to have in-depth knowledge, you please practice the tool so that you'll be able to get a clear idea. So before going to give a brief explanation about how the tools are working, let me give a brief idea about, a simple idea about how to write a paper, because now the participants are the combination of freshers, experienced people, and a combination of all the people. So my way of like giving you how to write a paper, how to write a project, and how to get the patents is it's all about of like an imaginative way. So if I wanted to say how to make a paper in a very simplest way, so this is how I just wanted to start my presentation here. So this is what I have to start from here, like featuring the AI fast food case study. So now AI is like fast food. Like we are getting all the content in a very short time, in a very fastest way. And whatever we are getting is more flavorable and more good to use of it. But whereas we do have both merits, demerits, limitations in all the verticals. So whenever you're using the tool, we always we are not dumping our knowledge in a proper way, whereas it is reducing our thinking capacity, and it helps to reduce the capability of what we are doing. So now I'll just give you a basic idea about how to make a research article in a very simple way, rather going for more complicated way. Because several research scholars, like as well as MTech students and doctorates, even many people are there. So maybe like whenever you are just going for a paper, we always stick with how to make a paper in a very simple way. So I just give you the idea about how to make a paper in a simple way. So here I've just taken two verticals. One is like burger, another one is like the food which I generally have is samosa. So you may think what is here in paper writing about the burgers and samosa. So here I'm just going to like give you an idea about how to make a research article with this fast foods. If you see here, generally, if we write any paper, these are all the beautiful way we have to sketch it. So whenever you're writing a paper, we should be more concentrate on the abstract. We should be more concentrated on the literature survey, and we should be more concentrated on the research gap, methodology, results, discussion, limitations, conclusions, and future work. So this is how generally we will capture all the process. So what I'm going to give you is how to write abstract in a very simple way, and what are all the ingredients required to make abstract, and how to make the literature survey in a simple way, how to make a research gap, how to identify the research gap, and how to identify the methodology. Because generally when we start our doctorates, whenever we start our research, we always struck with how to identify the gap, where to start, how to write. So all the complications will land in our mind. So now I just want to give you the better way to write an abstract. So if you see this image, you'll be able to see the work title. What we have taken is two fast foods, is burger and samosa. And we are going to write a paper on this fast foods. So if you see here, I'm just giving the 150 to 250 words of entire abstract in a very simplest way. Like whenever we are writing an abstract, the major 3 points which have to be taken into consideration. So here what I'm doing is I want to compare both the foods which affect the health impact, and I have to summarize both the food in a scientific way, and at finalize we have to analysis. So this 3 verticals are more important whenever we are writing any kind of papers. So when you go for abstract, we should be more concentrate on describing a problem and what is the method involved. And finally, what is the conclusion we are going to give? So here I'm just taking 2 foods. So these 2 foods, what are all the impact we are going to get these 2 foods? Any of both are fast foods. We are going to get many health impact. So we have to take that content. On point number 2, what are all the scientific way that I'll be able to identify which food is better? Both are fast foods. Both are harmful to our body. Whereas among these two food, which food would be more easy? Which food would be more comfortable to eat, though it is a fast food, though it is a toxic food? So that analysis, how I'm going to make it. And finally, what I'm going to compare. So whenever we are writing abstract, these 3 points are more important. That is, point number 1, we have to discuss about the comparison aspect. On point number 2, we have to discuss about the scientific verticals. On point number 3, we have to discuss about the outcomes. So these 3 points are more important in any kind of abstract. Let us go for the literature. If you see this image, you'll be able to analyze. Literature is something like, generally we have several different kinds of case study. We say literature survey, and somebody will say sample survey, and few people they'll say case study. Different verticals we are going for literature survey. But in general, if you're going for any kind of fast foods, because our topic is all about our fast foods. So what we are doing is, we are going to compare all the existing fast foods. So we are just comparing all the fast foods and we are taking a samples. So here what I'm doing is a sample survey, it's a case study analysis. So once we are just taking all the samples, analyzing the samples. Once the sample has been analyzed, we have to finally give the drawbacks, merits and demerits. So whenever you're going for a literature survey, it means that the basic research which you have taken has to be compared with all the existing research available in the market. It means that the two foods which I have taken is burger and samosa, whereas we have hundreds and hundreds of fast foods available in the market. So what I have to do, I have to compare all the fast foods along with the present fast food, which I have just taken for paper writing. So this is how we have to compare the literature survey. Survey always gives an impact about the research, which gives you how to write a paper in a very effective way. And at last, now I'm just going for a comparison. I found that though I am having several fast foods into the market, I found both having high carbs, high fat, high oil absorption. So I come to a conclusion, both are harmful to health. Now I'm going to use an AI technique, which food is highly toxic and which food is less toxic. Now I'm coming for a research analysis. So this is what we call it as a research gap. So far, we have several foods available in the market, but we don't have any applications, any AI tool which can detect this food is good, this food is bad. This food has many high toxic, this food has less toxic. This food has high calories, this food has less calories. So we don't have any such kind of AI app available in the market. So what here I'm doing is I'm just entirely analyzing the fact and making an AI tool. That AI tool is giving you an idea about which food is good and which food is not applicable to have it. So here I'm just making an AI tool, and that AI tool gives you a complete idea about how to make an app, and that app gives you an idea about how to create an enter ingredients and how to make an application to make you to showcase which food is good and which food is bad. This is what actually we are going to analyze it here. Now, this we call it as a research gap analysis and methodology. So once this has been completed, so what we are going to do is, we are going to analyze about the structure, how we are going to start our methodology. So first, what we are going to do is, we are going to collect the data. We are going to make a building, model building, we call it as, using AI tool. And finally, we are going for the comparison. So generally data collection, we are just collecting all the data like calorie level, ingredients, food aspects, everything we are getting it. And model building is not like as a computer science faculty and as a engineering faculty, generally we are going for different kind of model building. And one model building, we can say it is algorithmic building or framework building or architecture building. Many things are available. So anything which you are comfortable, you can make a model building, and finally you can go for a comparison output. Now you can say, let us go for the results and discussions here. So now, initially I told you how to make an abstract, how to make a literature in a very simple way, and research methodology. Now results and discussion, how we are going to make it out. So now I made a small chart stating that here 540 calories of burger and 230 calories of samosa. So here I just made a clear statement that burger is highly impact our health when compared to another food which I'm just taking into the consideration. So this is how we are going to make a chart here. Once the chart has been made, so here the chart has been made. I'm just made a comparison of results and discussion. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the most important vertical is limitations. So we cannot say this is the food, this is the exact calories I can state, because if we make this food at home, the calorie level will be different. If we make the food at outside, the calorie level will be different. When you compare such kind of verticals, that we call it as limitations, which I have just correlated here. That means whatever research I have given, it is fine. But when I make the same food at home, the calorie levels are different. And when I make the same food at outside, the calorie levels are different. So that we call it as a limitations. So whenever we write a paper, this is the basic strategy and basic idea we should have in our mind. Like what are all the ingredients, what are all the required applications, what are all the required models we are going to take, what is the required problem we are going to take. That we have to keep it in an abstract. And in the literature, all the existing models which is available in the market, we have to take it into consideration. And in the methodology, we have to identify which model is more suitable. And the results and discussion, the chart comparison, we have to take it. Now, fine. Now, these are all the basic things which I always say. Now, how to create all such things by using the tool which is available in the market. Let me give you a small samples about the tools which is available in the market. I hope so. This is one of the tool you might have come across. If it is not, I'll tell you how to use this tool. So this we call it as a notebook LLM, which is available at free of cost as well as paid version, because I got a paid version here. If you open the tool, it will be showing like this. Here you can add your sources. So once this, you can add your sources here. So once the source has been added, yeah, you can add your sources here. Once the source has been added, you'll be prompted with all the prompts here. So here you'll be able to see several ideas. Whichever you wanted to select, you can select it here. It's like you can select it here. So here I have chosen future of nanotechnology. I've chosen. And if you want to chat with this particular tool, you can chat it here. So whatever question you want to ask for, how does, because I chosen only the sensors. Now the particular AI tool is asking a question, how do sensors turn physical forces into electrical charges? If you want any such sort of questions, if you want to interact with the AI tool, you can interact. Because here I have given the basic idea about what is sensor technology and how the classification of sensor technology is happening. So the AI tool has given some context based on that. I made an interaction. Now I'm going to generate few contents out of it. If you come here, you'll be able to see audio, slide deck, video, mind map, flashcards, infographic, quiz, reports, and table. So everything you can create it. If you want to create quiz, you can create it. And if you want to create infographic, you can create it. Mind map, you can create it. And video also, you can create it. If you come down, once it has created, few of the things which is already created, I've just made a creation in prior. So video creation is happening and quiz is happening. So let us see how much of time it is going to take. Let's see, the first one is nano sensor blueprint. If you open it, you'll be able to see the entire idea about the nanotechnology research which is given by the AI tool. So here I've given you the nanotechnology sensor. See how the AI tool has generated the content about nanotechnology which I've given as a link. So you'll be able to see here, see, each and every slide, it gives you the entire idea about what is the future nanotechnology and where and all it is useful and how we are going to generate the technical idea and what are all the gaps available and what are all the roles available, how far you will be able to present this particular idea to the students. So you'll be able to generate, it will generate the entire PPT, which is required to make the people to understand in a very simpler diagrammatic way. So that is the specialty of this tool. By keeping a single context, if you want to create links for all the links which I have incorporated, you can create it. But here I've just made only the nanotechnology. For that, I just made a a complete blueprint. For example, if you are going to teach your students in an interactive way about nanotechnology, now you just made a PPT now. Now you want to engage your students with a quiz. Yeah, you can create it. Go to quiz. You'll be able to get the complete quiz here. So what fundamental characteristics of nanomaterials allow them to measure physical or chemical changes with greater precision than traditional methods? So again, you can go for second question. And you can go for third question, fourth question. Likewise, you may ask, where is the option? Options are available here. All the options are available here. And if you want the hint, that is also available here. So answers also that faculty, they can get it. And they can pass this quiz to all the students' desktop. So that after the completion of your class, you'll be able to make the students more interactive by giving this kind of questions. And you'll be able to monitor the entire students with the help of this tool. That is interactive way of taking the class and interactive way of keeping the AI tool more prompt way and make the students to be more attentive in the class. Okay, let us go for the next challenging one available here. So I've told you quiz, I made it is. Now we are going for precision intelligence. Just see here. So this is another way called as poster presentation. So whenever you wanted to make, whenever you wanted to create enthusiasm about the classes, about the technology which you are going to discuss about, this is a single poster which give you the entire idea about what exactly this nanosensor is, what exactly this particular nanotechnology is. Now you can see what is nanotechnology assisted IC, where we are applying, what is an advantage, what is the industrial use, what is the healthcare use, what is the aerospace use. So within a single poster, you make the students to understand what exactly this technology is in a very simple way, rather wasting your n number of times. So you can easily open this. You can make the students to understand this is how it is working. This is how it is applying in all the healthcare sector. So this is another important technique which is available in this tool where you can showcase your posters very easily. And okay, fine. You want to engage your students in some kind of flashcards. Like you are just putting a flashcard, making the students again more interactive. Let us see that also. This is called, we call it as a flashcard. If we just click on the flashcard, it will open like this. See, you'll be able to see the answers here. And you can go for the next question. You can see the answers here. If it is yes or no, it's like a binary answer. So instead of giving a student like multiple answers, you can make the students to answer in a binary way. So that makes them to create a curiosity in the classes. So you will be able to create n number of flashcards, like 55 to 65 flashcards you'll be able to create. You may raise a question, like, so these are all the flashcards available. We have shown some PPT in that. Yes, whatever PPT it is created by this particular tool, based on the PPT, it will create a flashcard. Based on the PPT, it will create a video. Based on the PPT, it will create a questions. Based on the PPT, it will create the postures. So all are interlinked. So whenever you are taking a class, if you are using this kind of LLM models, okay, so once it has been generated, you can show it to the students. You can take a class. Once it has been completed, in order to make the class more interactive, you can use quiz and you can use the flashcards. So up to 50 flashcards you'll be able to generate using the tool since it is a paid version. And I'm just generating more flashcards to make the things more interactive. So this is how it is. Just video, it is taking little time. So once it is generated, we'll be able to see how video is working. So here you will be having several options. So here I've given small options. Here audio wise, you can give it. Mind map, you can give it. And reports also you can create it in case if it is required. You'll be able to create the several reports about your what is that presentation. Why? Because in generally most of the colleges they ask you to submit the notes about the topic which you are going to take. So what the idea which I'm giving is, once you create a PPT, because we have to submit the PPT also, and we have to create a notes also. So here also you can take the notes. Along with the notes, I suggest the faculties or anybody who is just listening to the session, search some of the content in the book, add that content also into the PPT so that you may also get some knowledge. Students also will gain some knowledge. So you can combine both book things and AI things. It's not that you should depend only on the AI. You just combine book and combine AI. Both you combined and you just deliver to the students. It will be more impactful for your classes. So you may ask, how I can apply this for writing the paper. Yes, you can write it, apply this tool for writing a paper, because once you generate the PPT, from the PPT, you'll be able to create the technological ideas. From the technological ideas, you make use of that content for your paper research. You can make use of that content for a literature, because whatever content you are searching here, it will give you. So you can import all the content, you can add all the sources. Once it is added, it will import it here. Once it is imported, you can click it and you can generate all the content. So from the content, you'll be able to get a new technology, new idea, and a new proposed ideology. From the ideology, you make your own idea. For example, if some circuit design, if it is coming, from the circuit design, with your software tools available, you create it and you do it. Okay, so this is one of the tools which I just wanted to share you. And the second tool, which I just want to share you, is graphical generation tool. That we call it as app.diagrams.net. This is one of the famous tool where most of the research people are doing it, particularly people who are going for transactions, IEEE transactions and other things, they are going for this kind of tool. So this tool, especially for paper writing, why I'm using is because of it will not lead you to create any kind of plagiarism issue in case if you're using this tool. You may ask how? Because it is an image you're going to generate from the online. How you can claim that this image will not create any plagiarism? The specialty of the tool is, for example, this pick and place. You can pick, place, and you can connect according to your wish. Like if you're connecting something like that, which you like, you can just connect and you can do all such things. Okay. And you can change the colors. You can fill whatever effects you want. Anything, you can just make it out, style, anything, you can change it out. Okay. Now I'll tell you what is the specialty of the tool. You can go to the search icon here. For example, here I'm searching sensor. I'm searching now. See here, I'll be able to get more results about the sensor icon. I can click anything. I can click anything here. I can use drag C. This is the specialty of the tool. See, every time, every day, this tool will get updated. Tomorrow, the sensor icons will be in a different structure, different shape. Because this tool has been used by several people. So what this tool specialty is, whatever new components, whatever new technology, whatever new ideas, which is available on the internet, it will gain it, it will get it. From the shapes, it will get it and it will generate on its own. So it will generate the diagrams on its own in a different way. So that is a specialty of using this tool. For example, if instead of sensors, let us take, we can say IC, like in different shape. Yeah, you can see it. You'll be able to get a transistors here. SOC, you can get it. Or if you want to take again, define the IC in a different three-dimensional way, you can get it. Again, you can get this IC also. If you want to use some other icons, you can use it. Again, some other icons, you can use it. And if I say 555, for example, instead of that, I can say timers with different shapes. All the timers, you can use it here. So this icons, with this icon, you just make a paper. You can just create all the diagrams and you can easily download it. You can save it, file, and you can just download it very easily. You can import or export whatever in terms of PNG format, JPEG format, PDF format, any format you can just generate using this tool. So this tool, if you generate any kind of diagram, it will not give you the plagiarism problem or AI problem, because since it is an AI tool, it will not show you, it will not fall under the category of AI or fall under the category of plagiarism. And since many icons are available, you don't want to search for the icons, you don't want to think for the icons. So once you give the ideas, once you give the keywords, this keyword, this AI tool will create all the icons. And from this icon, you can make all your diagrams in a very beautiful way. So that is a specialty of this app.diagrams.net tool. So I'm just giving an idea. You just explore the tool more on it. Okay. Now I'm going to give you another tool. We call it as origin tool. I hope so. Most of the people, they know, but still the people who don't know about this tool, I'm giving you. This is an older version which I'm using because I found this older version is more comfortable for me. Origin Pro 8.5. Now 12.5 is available, 13 is available, many things are available. But still I'm just using it. Why? Because this has several good features. So here this is the generally you may generate graphs using several tools. Like you'll be using online graphs, you'll be able to generate. You'll be able to generate using Word, Excel. But this tool will give you the high clarity images, like the way how the images are available in the book. The same way you'll be able to get it. I'll just show you how it is working. For example, if you want to give x-axis and y-axis, let us say I'm just giving cm, I'm giving mm, and here I'm just giving some units, something like that. I'm just giving it here. Here also I'm giving some unit. And comments, if you want, you can say hi. And if you can say bye, anything. I'm just giving some random values. So I'm giving 10, 20, 30. I'm giving 30. I'm giving 40. I'm giving 50. So here I'm giving 11, 15, 55, 66, 99. So you can add the icons also. If you want to extend, you can just click on it. You can add the column further. It is not only one column you'll be able to add. Now, with this 2 column, I'm going to create something. Like we're just clicking it, just keeping it, keeping the mouse here at the edge, clicking it. Again, right click. You'll be able to find plot. You'll be able to find symbols, line. These are the different types of images that you'll be generate using this particular tool. For example, I'm just making a line plot. Imagine, see, it is creating a graph with a very high clarity. Okay, you don't like this chart. You want to try different. And you want to sign some other spine chart. You can make a spine chart. And comparisons, you can add the columns and you can do it. No, I don't want this. You want a line chart like this. Or else if you want a 3D graph like this, you can make a 3D graph. If you, or you don't like this, you want a floating graph. Floating graph, you can make it. This chart, bar chart, if you want, you can make it. Bar chart with values, you can make it. Or else you don't like this kind of, you want to make it as a histogram according to the values I have to give. So few plots and all, we have to give more values. So if you give more values, this graph will generate. That is, I have given only 2 columns. If you give 3 to 4 columns, it will generate. So in that case, for example, let us go for this. This is working because I've given only 2 columns. Stack area, working. Area, it is working. Or else if you go for Smith chart, again for this, you have to increase the values. If you increase the value, probably you'll be able to take more values on its polarity, because here and only you have to increase more values. And this, let us try. Candles, it is working. This candle, working. So this is the easiest way you can generate. And you may ask how to download. Go to file. As usual, same. You can export or import. You can go import the graph, import as image. You can download in terms of images. So this is the specialty of this tool. Again, you can go for new file, worksheet. Again, you can go. No changes is not required. Again, the same thing, you can go and you can just create it and you can do n number of steps. So this is the advantage of making the graph. You may ask why I should go for this Origin Pro. The reason is you'll be having several images, several structures, several shapes available in that. With these shapes, you'll be able to create different scenarios. So since I have given you the graphs, in that graph, you can change the values, you can change the color, anything you can do it. So I'm just giving you an idea how to do. Now you can create all the graphs and all the images in a very simplest way and a very preamble. For that, you have to work on the tool, and many YouTube videos are available online to know how to use this tool in a very efficient way. But I'm giving you an idea about this tool. So now I gave you 3 tools. One is LLM tool, like Notebook LM I've given. I gave you about draw.io. We call it as app.diagram.net. Another one is an Origin Pro. And third one, which I would like to hear is, now you may always ask, sir, I know all the content, but the problem for me is proper paraphrasing tool. Whenever I write a tool, it will always end up with the AI. So whereas it leads to several AI problems. So I need a proper tool which can paraphrase, and it should not reflect in AI. And at the same time, it should give a grammatical free content. So I can give you 3 tools, 3 best tools for that. One, we call it as Stilt Writer. So this is a paid version. free version is also available, whereas you have to, you cannot use more content on it. This is one of the tool which I always ask you to do. But when compared to this tool, I can give you another good tool which you can always go ahead with this. That we call it as Quillbot. Probably you might have come across this tool for sure. Most of the online writers, they will use this tool. So now I hope so it has been upgraded. In case if you didn't get the upgraded version, I suggest you to get the upgraded version. Why? Because whatever this additional tool which is doing, that is StealthWriter which is doing, it has been given by the Quillbot itself. Because here you can type anything. Hi, this is sensor, and I have to read the values. So here you can paraphrase it. So it will automatically paraphrase. Once the text has been done, then it will pass on to the different verticals. So here you can see fluency, humanize, formal, academic, and more. So in case if you get a, upgraded version, you'll be able to get this upgrade to premium. So it is all the ideas you'll be able to get it. Here the advantage is AI detector and AI humanizer. Because if you copy paste larger content, for example, I'm just copy pasting this content. For example, let us see. I'm just taking some content here. Let us take this content. I'm just pasting it here. I'm just pasting it here. I'm just paraphrasing it. So once it is paraphrased, I'm going for AI detector. So AI detector will, in case if anything is there, it will detect the AI. Okay, for example. So it will detect all the AI and AI humanizer. If I click on humanizer, what it will do, it will rewrite the content, whatever you have taken using AI tool into human model. Like it's like the way how humans are describing. So it will convert into humanized way. So whenever you use this kind of tool, since I am editor for several journals, we will be able to identify that you people have used AI tools to create all the papers. So what we will do is, we suggest you for the several people for a search, maybe for a research or for any kind of ideology, always go for human AI, humanize AI. Once you convert the content, make use of humanize AI, humanize it, rehumanize it for 5 to 6 times, and then use the content. You may ask, sir, this content is free from Grammarly, or else it is free from language errors, or else it is free from proofreading. Yes, for that also we have another tool called it as Grammarly. So here also you can sign up, and as usual you can sign up using this IDs whichever you want. Once it is done, whatever tool we are using, if you get a proper versions, those content you can put it across here and you can analyze all the grammars in a very easiest way. So that is the ideology, that is the importance of this Grammarly, which we are just using it here. Okay, so what is the specialty of using StealthWriter here? The advantage of using StealthWriter, though Quillbot is already available, for example, this Quillbot is already available, why I have to go for the StealthWriter? This is another AI tool for writing, I'm telling. Because this tool accuracy is very high when compared to all other tools. And the accuracy in the sense, the conversion level and the AI showing level, where it will mask most of the plagiarism software. The content which is creating every second, it will create new content. For example, if I give the ideology, like imagine if I'm giving like this, and if I ask to humanize it, it will humanize it. So it is, see, looks human. 100% it will make it as a human. See the content here, see the content here. Again, rehumanize it. 100% it will rehumanize it. Now it will give the comparison. It is just comparing the AI tool with the normal human tool and giving 100% it is best one. So you have many humanized tool available. So this makes you see the comparison here. This is the original one. This is the humanized one. Humanized one will always gives you like how far the content cannot be masked, cannot be accessed by other AI tools. So for that purpose only, we are utilizing it, the humanizer. This is StealthWriter humanizer. That is, we are generating the content to AI, whereas how we are utilizing humanizer to humanize the content. So this helps you to mask your content from the plagiarism software so that you'll be able to create more content in a very simplest way, and it is with free of grammar errors. So I've told you like Google LLM is one of the tool which I've told you. This is the tool which I've already told you. And next to that, I have just told you how to use the origin tool. This is mainly for the graphical generation. And then another one is like I have told you about the app.diagramnet. This is the tool which I have told you how to make use of it for diagrams. Another tool we call it as Quillbot and StealthWriter. So make the content, quill it using this particular software. For example, paraphrase it using this particular software. Rephrase it. Content will be rephrased. Take the rephrased content, copy that, go to StealthWriter, again put it, and again humanize the content. So here you are doing two processes. One you are doing like paraphrasing. Another one we are doing, you are just changing into the, that is, you are just humanizing the content. So this is the advantage of using StealthWriter, so that your content will not get detected by any kind of AI softwares. So here I'm just not showing my upgraded version. So whenever you wanted to use, because since I'm not supposed to show all the upgraded versions here, so I'm just giving you an idea about how to make use of it and how to utilize that. So whenever you want to purchase, you wanted to do, or even you wanted to apply in your system, analyze it, search several online tools and just make use of it. That is what I want to say. And as you know, this is the tools which I want to take. At last, I wanted to just give an idea about like ChatGPT. I hope so you are very good in ChatGPT. I don't want to tell all such things in ChatGPT, but here I just want to give you few ideas how to use ChatGPT. Always use prompt engineering concept whenever you're going for ChatGPT. I hope so you know prompt engineering concept. So if it is not, you always please be clear and be specific. That we call it as a prompt engineering concept, which I've given here. Because generally what you will do if you want to search AI content, you will search generally, what you will say, you will just take 100 words, abstract about sensors. Likewise, you will do. So what ChatGPT will do, it will create 100 words about the particular thing. But prompt engineering concept, what you have to do, just put a double quote, provide abstract with comparison, table and numericals. Now put double quotation and click enter. Now you'll be able to find the difference between the abstract which is available above and the abstract which is available below. See, this is the general way you are creating. And this is the prompt concept you are using with just quotations and the prompt keywords. See how it is given. How it is given, see here. You'll be able to see the numerical 1, numerical 2, numerical 3, 4, and finally conclusion. So here you'll be getting the complete idea about what you are going to do based on the single center. Whereas sensor technology, which you are giving just a basic idea, but if you use the prompt engineering concept, you will get an idea what to use, what kind of sensors to use, where to use, what is the accuracy, what is the response time, what is an applications, and what is the technology available here, how the equations are forming, everything you'll be able to get within a single stretch in the easiest way. So this is what the prompt engineering concepts are available in the internet, where you have to learn. There is no other way, because prompt engineering is something where you have to professionally train yourself with the prompt keywords. You can see it here. zero shot, one shot, few shot, chain of shot. These are the techniques we are just applying in the prompt engineering. So prompt engineering, it has created specially for creating the content in a simplest and the perfect way. So here, these are all the keywords: summaries, key benefits, challenges, recommendations, which we always use these kind of keywords whenever we are generating any kind of content in prompt engineering. See, prompt engineering, we have several keywords. These are all the few keywords it has listed out: one shot, a single shot, few shots. Likewise, we have several keywords. Learn the keywords, apply it, and make use of the AI tool in a very effective way. So now what you have to do, don't copy paste the same content available here. Try to make use of the content and refer the books, refer the journals available, and then you just come to a conclusion. Now you just take here, again, see, just list all the journal articles related to this with APA format and compare. This is another prompt way. We have to just give a comparison. So here what it will do, it will provide a complete survey in APA format. This is the journal recommended format. As per in all the journals, they will recommend in this format only with the author names, and it will give you the complete comparison. So it is completely leveraging your work. You'll be able to create the entire content. But here again, I'm telling, if you use normal keywords like this, give a survey, you will get only this content. You will not get this comparison table. You will not get this numerical comparison. You will not get this research gap. You will not get this future research. Only through prompt engineering, only through the prompt keywords, you will be able to get other keywords. It's highly impossible to get. That's why I told you to learn the prompt engineering concept, so that you'll be able to get an idea about what exactly you're going to do. So this is few things which I just wanted to tell you related to ChatGPT, since you're already learned all such things. So today I've just gave you the simple idea about how to write the paper, and what all the tools are available to make the paper effective and efficient. And these are all the many tools are available. I've just shown you only just 0.001% of tool. Still, if you want to ask me how many tools are available, still I can show you 10-20 tools, which we can use it for AI. More than 50, 100 lakhs and lakhs of tools are available. Whereas this is all the prominent tool, easy tool, where you can just create the content, make the content, research the content, apply the content for your research. But again, I'm telling, don't use this tool for all your research, because I'm telling you, before the AI tool is going to come, we sat in the library, we researched books, we searched everything, and we read all the papers, read all the books, and come with the conclusion. Now, AI tool is compressing our mind, and it is reducing the thinking capability of a human. But still, use this technology whenever it's required, wherever it's required. Please don't depend on the technology every time. In future, after 2 years, if some other technology is going to come, you all will caught in case if you take all the content from the AI. Take the content for a reference. Always keep AI tool as a reference material, like the book, like the base paper. Likewise. So this is what I just wanted to tell. Within this, I would like to conclude my session. And if any questions, if you want to ask of anything, if you want to post it across here, you can tell me. I'm ready to answer here.
Thank you, sir, for familiarizing us with these powerful AI tools and showing us how they can be effectively used to enhance research productivity and academic writing. So now, before we proceed further, if any participant has a question or would like any clarification on any aspect discussed during the session, you may kindly raise your hand or post your question in the chat box.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, please go ahead.
Your presentation is excellent. You have told 3, 4, 5 tools.
Okay.
So, in a short way, how can we use these tools for writing a research paper? Just in a nutshell. with the guidance of these tools?
You want to write a research paper with this tool?
Yeah, just a sample, not full complete
See, I'll
explanation.
just give you with the prompt concept within a single, what is that thing? I'll be able to make a content, entire research paper content here. That is what I have told here. This is what actually required for research paper. And again, I'll tell you, with a single prompt I can do. This we call it as a prompt engineering. So I can again make research article in what all abstracts, literature. See, just see how I am typing. Even I'll type with all the spelling mistakes. Listen how, because I trained this tool with my mail IDs, with my ideology. See how this tool is responding with this prompt analysis and methodology, results and conclusion. I'm just giving it here, enter. I didn't give anything. You asked it and it is giving it. Technology, mathematical analysis, experimental setup, results and discussions. I gave it as a one shot because generally the keywords we have to use one shot means it will create all the content in a single shot. So now you may ask how to generate a diagram. Now you can say generate image based diagram based on the research. See what I am typing. Please everybody listen what I am typing. I'm just clicking the enter. Even you will not understand what I am typing, but AI tool will understand. Because I just trained with all the keywords and whatever I'm typing, that keyword will be able to understand by the tool which because I'm kept using it. That makes the prompt engineering, the things which I have just discussed, easily make the AI to understand and it will give you the answer which is available. And one more person in the chat box, they have given a content like, is there any single open source tool available that we call as a Claude AI? CLAUDE, Claude AI. Use the Claude AI tool. You can generate an entire paper like the way ChatGPT is doing. And plagiarism check. This is for the person, I don't know, I don't understand. The name is Tyagarajan. For him, I'm just giving this idea. And for another person, he has, is there any specific tool for plagiarism check? Yes, you can make use of Turnitin. Radhika Shinzi asked. I'm just telling Turnitin is the best tool, as I always prefer. And as ma'am has asked about what is that tool, one-shot tool for making the content, I have showed you with this ChatGPT. But Punita ma'am, I just request you just make use of Claude AI. Claude AI give you more prompt answer than ChatGPT, which I wanted to say. Because ChatGPT paid version, it gives you the good content, whereas Claude AI, it gives you more accurate content and higher accuracy is there. And Perplexity is another tool which is available online. I hope so everybody is having. That tool also you can make use of it. Perplexity is another tool. So see
Thank
this
you, sir.
image which you asked for. So complete architecture, cut, copy, paste, utilize it. So any other questions you want to ask? Turnitin, 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 Turnitin. So that is what Turnitin tool, which is already available online, but you have to purchase it. If it is not, you can get it from the college. Most of the college will be having the tool.
Sir, suppose a research paper is created with Claude AI.
Yes.
Whether the people are submitting the same paper to conference scopus or then it needs some modification.
Yeah, you have to modify it. See, Punita ma'am, you are writing one paper. Let us take another person is also writing one more paper. I'm also writing one more paper with the same concept. So what Claude AI will do, it will create a content and it will give the content to all the three persons in a different structure. But the concept is same, ideology is same, but the framework is different, style is different. So what you have to do whenever you are creating a paper, you have to sit, rewrite it. You have to check whether the methodology is correct or not, or you have to add your own what is that ideology into the paper, and then you have to submit it. Because you should not. That's what I'm telling. Don't depend on AI completely. Apply your knowledge, and then you just go for the ideology. That is always gives you the good outcomes.
Okay, sir. Okay.
There is no free tool available, madam. Like free tool means like none of the free tools will give you the outcomes. So if you are going for free tools, always like we can use it, we can learn it, but nothing cannot be given free of cost, right? Likewise, free tools are not available. All are paid versions. Turnitin, it comes around. If you're going for a single purchase, they may ask around 1 lakh or something like that. Or if it is based on the number of counts, they may ask, depends on the counts. And if you're going through college, you have to talk to 13 people. So then only they will provide you the proper tool for plagiarism check. Since Dr. Tashni, you're asking like, is there any AI tool for converting the prepared content into particular journal template? Yes, it is available. But then you can make use of Claude AI, where what you can do, you can upload your content. Claude AI is a separate tool. You should get a paid version. That is the only option for this kind of ideology. The good question it is. In case if you want to convert your paper into IEEE format, what you have to do, you have to load your what is that IEEE format. You have to load your paper, and as the AI tool to convert the paper, it will convert and give you the IEEE format. But still, the human intervention is required with respect to header and footer, with respect to page numbers, and with respect to other deep formatting. Deep formatting, human intervention is required. Maybe tool may give you the format, basic framework it will give you, but deep formatting is required where human has to be interfere and you have to check. Any other questions?
So I believe all the questions have been addressed. If there are no further questions, we may now proceed to the next part of the for the feedback session.
Hi, sir.
Yes, please.
Let me have some feedback for you, sir.
Yes.
So the topic is very clear and simple. The practical sessions helped us understand how AI can be used in teaching, learning, research, and paper writing.
Okay.
The session was interesting, informative, and easy to flow.
Okay. Okay. Thank
AI
you.
tools introduced will be helpful for studies and research work and academics.
Yes.
Overall, the session was great.
Okay.
Great learning experience. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. So
Yes,
before
thank
we
you.
conclude today's session, I request all participants to kindly share their valuable feedback through the feedback form provided in the chat. Kindly note that submission of the feedback form is mandatory for attendance and certificate processing. Therefore, I request everyone to complete the feedback form before leaving the session. So once again, I thank you, sir, and thank you all the participants for your active participation.
Thank you.
Have a
Thank you.
pleasant evening.
Thank you. Thank you.